Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before we proceed with our meeting, let's start with the prayer to be led by Ms. Carmen.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Lord God, thank you for bringing us together today. We for your guidance as we conduct this private conference. Fill us with your grace, our God, as we make decisions that might affect the officials, employees, and clients of this district. This is for the
Jangan kita ikut
If you approve that, please call the roll, Madam Back Secretariat, and determine if there is a quorum.
These are the attendees of today's private conference headed by our back chairperson, Sir Arlondon G. Barbero. The back member for all types of procurements remain Richly Dakanay. Back member for all types of procurements will be Alvi Paral. The OIC head of procurement unit, Ma'am Dinas D. Javier. 3 back member present today, sir, so we have a quorum.
Okay, considering that we are now in the quorum, private conference na call to order. Okay, first, I will provide an overview of the project to be bid. Name of contract, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects Alleviating Gaps, SIPAG, access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings facilities, construction of Calaba Viaduct Phase 2, with contract ID number 24PA0180. Location Calaba, Bangued, Abra. Scope of works. The scope of work of this project covers the construction of the steel bridge and road approaches with sidewalks. Approved budget for the contract, 144,749,985 pesos and 73 centavos. Contract duration, 349 calendar days. Prospective bidders should be registered with pickup license category of size range medium A, license category B. Bids, cost of bidding documents, 50,000 pesos. Next, may I call on Engineer Melgi to discuss the eligibility requirements, technical and financial components of the contract to be bid, schedule of procurement of activities, and any relevant documentation needed in the preparation of submitting bids.
So in the submission and receipt of bids, so bidders shall submit their bids through their duly authorized representative using the forms specified in the bidding documents in 2 separate sealed bid envelopes or 2 password-protected bidding documents in compressed archive folders in case of electronic bid submission, and which shall be submitted simultaneously. So the first envelope shall contain the following technical information or documents. First is the PhilJet certificate of registration and membership in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the revised IRR. Then we have the registration certificate from SEC, Department of Trade and Industry for sole proprietorship or CDA for cooperatives. Then we have the mayor's or business permit, the tax clearance per Executive Order 398/2005. Then we have the statement of all ongoing and private contracts, the statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, the pickup license and registration. Then we have the bid security in the prescribed form, the amount and the validity period. Then we have the project requirements shall include the following: organizational chart of the contract to be bid, the list of contractors' personnel to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. Then we have the list of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreement supported by the proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project as the case may be. Then we have the omnibus sort statement in accordance with section 25.3 revised IRR, the NFCC computation, the audited financial statement, and the JVA of the duly notarized statement in accordance with section 23.5B of this IRR if applicable. Then the second envelope shall contain the financial information or documents. First is the financial bid form, the bid prices in the bill of quantities, then the detailed estimates, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in the coming up with the bid, and the cash flow by quarter. So notwithstanding the eligibility of a bidder, the procuring entity concerned reserves the right to review the qualifications of the bidder at any stage of the procurement process if the procuring entity has reasonable grounds to believe that a misrepresentation has been made by the said bidder or that there has been a change in the bidder's capability to undertake the project from the time it submitted its eligibility documents. Should such review uncover any misrepresentation made in the eligibility requirements, statements or documents, or any changes in the situation of the bidder which will affect the capability of the bidder to undertake the project so that it fails the eligibility criteria, the procuring entity shall consider the said bidder as ineligible and shall disqualify it from obtaining an award or contract in accordance with rules 21, 22, and 23 of the revised IRR. Then we have here the procurement timeline. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on September 9 to 30, 2024 at the Office of Procurement Unit, and upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPPB. It may also be downloaded free of charge from the website of the PhilJeps and the DPWH website, www.dpwh.gov.ph, provided that the bidder shall pay the non-refundable fee for the bidding documents not later than the submission of their bids. So bids must be duly received by the Bank Secretariat through manual submission or electronic bids, Abra at dpwh.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before 10 a.m. on September 30, 2024. Late bids shall not be accepted. So only authorized liaison officer with the presentation of his or her ID duly issued by its company and special power of attorney shall be allowed to submit or draft bidding documents. Bid opening shall be at 2 p.m. September 30, 2024 at the conference room of the procurement unit. So bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using a non-discretionary pass or fail criterion as specified in the implementing rules and regulation of the Republic Act 9184, otherwise known as the Government Procurement Reform Act. So the back of the DPWH DEO reserves the right to reject any and all bids declared a failure of bidding or not award the contract at any time prior to the contract award in accordance with Section 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184 without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. So interested bidders may obtain further information from the Office of the Procurement Unit, DPWH Abra DEO, Rizal State Zone 7, Bangued. So we've done with the procurement timeline.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the as you discussed all the requirements for the bid. Are there any matters to be discussed?
This is just an announcement regarding our next undertaking. It will be on Monday, September 23. We will be opening the bids of contract ID 24PA017. So only one contract.
Any other matters? Okay. There being no other matters to be discussed, thank you for your presence. The meeting is now adjourned.